bwashejoko kandi no kumwemereye mwenu murire muto murireje murire buhoro no buteka uko ndisambo nyine kandi twagaruka mu program yito ya Tusheshure na mugenzi wanje Shiba kandi nawe kamushabe baramusyeho rero twamara tubamanyise bimwe habitubegurire Elizo
Murire muta abarebi ba Tayari West twabakira on program yitu Tusheshure nimuza kusasira okucerregwamu konka kandi twija esibo omuhanda zaziri nyingi konka twamara twahikaha Murire mutokwe hona hori ahori kurebera Tayari West twakwakira on program yitu nyamurungi aho turukuza kwisaho buri kimwe cyone kirungi kandi nagambe kirungi twinire amakuru mingi nyamwingi twabakuraho iwo wimuka mukasheshe orukuza gukora urukuzo mu office iwo urukuzo mu katare iwo wa boda boda iwe umurimo gorogo urukuza gukora we bare kugira ngo uri gukora no mutuma gumwe kandi turabakunda munongi twe nkatusheshure mwe bare kuguma mugiruho eshaha yona turukuza kugira ngo tutandike n'amakuru gita gutwinire kandi sam bijenzere bitokwe
abintu byona birije ya umurimbara akasheshe ni karonje munonga
yes
tembe hoteli nyingi kandi akajura tikarebe kiri mu yesterday na
akajura nyamwazyo ngire kufuna information nagira ngo mshana gubere guri mwingi nyamwazyo mfunira
koka mwenu eco nico tureta ensyanungi
yes
abantu batanyigirizibwa okuhuranga enjura yabateganisa kuzamirimo yabo na nebindi nkebyo so turasima ruhanga bwa ensyanungi kandi kirereka n'abantu mugerezeho kureberera ibyo buhangwa turashaba mu ngeremo amani tugume twinense yanongi eri favorable abahinji babona ko bahinga abalisa babona ko bayisherente zabo ngero shange buryo mwarije aha muri mu ugwa gukora erizoba n'urwa kabiri kandi biro 18 kwezi kwa kashatu mwaka 2025
yes
turasima ruhanga sofa ibiro bishatu nkaga na bitano zengi
twagenda hato mwaka gwaza ko buwareba twaguhiso 2018 byo kwa kashatu ubwo waza kurerere ngo no kwa 8 twaza kuzo mu Easter abantu bari kwetegurira Easter munonga twarugo mu Easter abasiramu nabo bari ku maresibo hariho idi na yeri kuijo mishaho mbwenu abasiramu abarasi batukaye gwagumana tubagira ngo mwaramuta etsibo abana n'abakristo bariyo mu tsibo
yes bitari designed n'ibiro biri batireho ngo umuntu ashari magira tapana izoba
atenasi
sibe agira telezo rekanta nitwe mu secondary twatusibaga ushara mu kashesho jira takahunga reka kafise usibe kuruga mu kashesha ibiri kwikashaka mushaje
kiri advisable anabashaho baragira ngo utakariyaga munonga isaho kire usibonke sha munana kuruga nkakasheshe wanyo ka breakfast garuko orienka sapa arisha 12 ninga arisha yemozo mwazyo nekintu kirunje munonga
kandi abandi arabaragira ngo okusiba ati kugira ngo no kureka kurya bimere yonka urabasa kushara muri yeshite cyura kunda munonga
okusiba
munonga kaba baranywa akashira karasharira
yes
ugira uti no for this case de kamaro kwezi takaganyire
baze
ngo rotasiba
cyo shiraki getsibo
Mwana muntu yamara ko kweza yagira tereke rizoba ngareke kumara kwezi ejo si wowe ni chamani so turabendeza je mwena muri kandi niko twatamutse na program ya Tusheshure
yes
turaba tuginde kuruguru kubanza mpako rwa katano sha emwe okwisa shaha eshatu zo mukasheshe twino mukozi utwaza kutandikana nawe pamara tugire kumwe hebe tuhabahereza na munonga mu makuru go witu ukatutaka gatandikire katwa witu banjururu umukozi witu we rizoba anko kato cyasinjire yo kwasaganya ibintu bikwatirine nebyo kugasha
nebyo mbuzi
twamara tugumizemo
anko kato ari kugira ngo nuwamanyigwe mukusike mbuzi na no kuguze nyama y'embuzi muri kateto mu rurembo rwambara katumukoretere anko kato mwerebereho ekinto kora stambu zo misha
nabanyeta anko kato ninkorera katete umurimbarara site ndiyo mushubuzi w'enyama y'embuzi kandi umuteki mukuru umurimbarara umurimo wo nagumaramwe imyaka 5 ndi guteka inyama y'imbuzi ikigenderwa canje ni Nyendangumbe leading producer w'inyama y'imbuzi umurumbarara yona no muri Uganda yona nkatandika umwaka gwe 2020 ombwire bwa covid natandika n'abakozi bashatu konka hati nasi abakozi 18 nkatandika ndukubaga embuzi emwe ya kironka 20 hati nimbaga embuzi 5 mukaga mbasize kwekoreramu kurondera abana banje fizi nabasa koyombeka neka yanje no kweyongera umukuguka mu bushubuzi konka umurimo gugurume bishiriza binji ntubona buzubu umundwara z'amatungo kwakubaho indwara z'amatungo na munonga nka foot and mouth iturukwetejwa tucinga kumaro bwire buringwa munonga amatungo gaba gatakutambura kandi gabanga basa kurwaza abantu twaga basa kubaga harimo ubuzubu bwinji habaho mushana nkogu ushanga ubunde bitoke nibura abo kuba amenu yanje ninkozesa enyama y'embuzi eyo kize ne karangire ninkozesa kitoke cyempogora na nakaro so nka hato bwirobu ebitoke bibuzire ekitoke kimwe nikigure mitware 3 aho nshanga mu buzubu ahabo kuba akabeni kabakari yahiguru amatungo gariyo ngeyongera kucendera ebeyi netemba munonga tutunga mu buzubu bwecho so konka ekindi kumanya mbasize gukora munonga nana abakozi banje batahi banje abindi kukereza kitine sa munonga abo kuba umurimo gutinka basa gukora nyenka nko muntu nyine abakozi 18 abo abishi 10 na nabojo 8 so tubasize gukora hamwe umurimo gu toyena hamwe kandi nindeba ngubasa gutambura ngugendo mu misho nyine ba customer abarukuruga umusite yite yambarara na naheru ya site abandi nibaruga Kampala bija direct batunga stopovers awa ankokato ahamwanya gwitogo ba customer abo ninteka teka ngo bicirizo mu mutindo gwe kituru gukora abo kubani binji nyine corporate class mpango munonga nintunga ba customer bakwika nka hagati ya 10 na 15 buri zoba kandi abinko atendinga kandi bakagenda bar satisfied obuhabuzi obundu kwereza eminyeto na nabantu bona no kukora eco kubanza okukora no kukora harimo kuzanazana noteka kureba ngo ruhanga shazi yatiriho izoba kurwo mukasheshe ebicu byarugaho bukacinguka umuntu noboyine kukora ukatutuka ukabona kubasa kuruga umubetingi ukuruga umupolitics ezitakuyamba ukareba ngo wakore byawe wabasa kwebisa umuntu kwakwija tunga camushana konka kilo neberye nyama nyinji ba customer binyi bacara kurya hafu no mutwaro tugiguzo mutwaro tubatuineho mpogora pieces zina ezitukeka teka ngo satisfy ngo muntu yatungere icupa ya soda yashirinje 200 umuntu aba satisfied izo barenga
nande nago tuyikirizane na producer wetu abakozi bamwe nkaba
bagumege batutwara set turakora program eji tugambira abantu tukurozaho turuho kugira ngo abantu turi kubahereza bwino na no mukozi tubagambira umukozi ogu engere yari kutware kintu mu misho cyakiri cyo so ankokato mwamureba ni wogwe kintu cy'enyama y'embuzi eyo kize esikire ankokato yayereka ngo ayine mu bukugu bwinji nyamwinji kandi ankokato cyo rukora n'ikintu cy'amani munonga kitware kikugenda jo misho hands up ankokato yayereka nguru yari ebintu ari kubikwataje hati wowe ryoko kugira ngo utokakora ankokato wamureba yajyangwa ina abakozi 8 18 abishi 10 nabasigaze 8 hati jo ni business y'amani munonga kandi ankokato katandika mpora taratandikira ina aba bakozi
kugira tikatandika sente za PDM president na mandira ashobora tuine agani makuru ago witu ngashagara mishoka chitu konka turugatandika tusyo
yes
amahega Uganda People's Defense Forces ningashi UPDF
okay
hundagambira na South Sudan ya confirming ngo gahikireye
amahaga Uganda
hazamu okunaka miscommunication
yes
akabanza bagira ngo bamwe CDF ningashi Chief of Defense Forces kabanza yagira ati gaza kuzayi then umugambirizi wa umushokero w'amahemu parliament yahakana Soria
yahakanisa ati amaheti gija
yes ati tigaraza yo ati tigakajireyo now no mu South Sudan namwe honka hazamu miscommunication omwe urakurira mahega urakurira ebyo kwerinda mu Sudani yagira ati itwe titukagashirire kunuye ati tigari y'amahega ya Uganda hati konka yesterday umwabazi baragire confirminga Minister of Internal Affairs
yes
Michael Mako wa South Sudan arugire confirminga yagira ati mahega UPDF aga Uganda aho turagambira nicyo turugariba mu South Sudan
gari mumbwenu bwahikire mugarya ground
gijire kuyambaho
yes
aga Sudan okuriya ngo rutaro urugendo misho mu Sudan rwabasa ku
mbwenu bateka ebyo kwerinda ahiguru kugira ngo mbwenu amahega Uganda cyaba confirmed ngugariyo South Sudan aga UPDF kugira ngo ebyo kwerinda omuri South Sudan abo taro babinywereze kimwe kugira ngo bize yes
Jeno muhozi kayine rugabe yatwitingira kugira ngo ati bitwe president uturamanya mu South Sudan
yes
ni His Excellency Salva Kiir ati mwana muntu we norisha kuteganisa Salva Kiir ati tutura kugirira imbabazi tutura kureba
yes
turisha kumukombera tumuhereza amani amahetu gamuhe gona tumege shuwangu yaba defeat
mbwenu Salva Kiir na Uganda bari bati mbwenu enkoragana erije hari president wa South Sudan Salva Kiir na Uganda nico cyukutuma Uganda eri kushundika ibyo kugira ibyo kwerinda
turagambira UPDF yayikireyo base kukombera mahega Sudan
yes
bari base kumaraho emicenjere ya twageza kuritegereza para South Sudan nihanga erakira kubagine
ubutabanguko yes
na munonga bwine shonga zitari zimwe na zimwe I think kutukwenda kubiza mu deeply tukamaraho twine amakuru agarakira kubaho agaheru turaza gushaba umuhereza wit kugira ngo ubwire butari bwahare abahise hoje konka urutarorwo waza kwitegereza barakugira ngo as of today ukuruga ukwezi kwa kana mwaka 2023 urutaro rurisha rumurizemo kace
ushobora rugaruke
ruzimo intensifying rushobora ruri mu kace nabaraje ngo ukwezi kwa kana mwaka 2023 abantu abo baragamba kwa bafire bari mutwaro gumwe 15
barafo muri South Sudan
bari
mbwenu wodyo munya Uganda oyino muntu wawe South Sudan gumore kumucekingaho akuba kirinti orutaro rukugenda mu misho kumanya okwa abantu bawe bemerire hakuba tibirungi South Sudan
abantu bararenga miliyoni 3 ababire displaced ningashi okubingwa
mu ihanga
makagabo ningashi bakahunga bakatino rutaro bakirukanga bakafuringa their homes sora reba ngo imberatere nungi kandi recently urutaro kurwejere rwa intensify ningashi rwagaru racheta bata
okugaruka mu ihanga kushanga
kugaruka mamane bashobora kwatanse na higuru so nisho kiretire Uganda
yatwara y'amahe kugira ngo
South Sudan ni hagati tu akamba ka East Africa
tubahwere
kugira ngo
kandi ecyo kintu kikirizibwe bakagira ngo United States of America ekikiriza nti oyine kwerezo buyambi abantu bareba Uganda eri kutwara amahe kugira ngo eyambeho South Sudan kikirizibwe
kandi turasima government y'ihanga ya Uganda embere ubwo kitinisa His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni
yes
kugira ngo arashara amarebe agira atabantu reka tubahwere andi umuri yecu uko twarugayo twija mu ceke cy'itumwe bimeze yanga ryite rya Uganda Western sa yo 7 izuba ya shuma
yazo muri bunyoro
yatandika orutayayo muri bunyoro
kandi yija ajyo muri bunyoro ezoba kandi twine nkatayari west twenda kuba twine his excellency yo Kaguta Museveni n'orutayayo rweye omuri bunyoro twine kuba tugwine live abanyamahuriye bitu bahikireyo kandi nibaza kurukuretera live so iwo murebi wa tayari otakargaho hakuba mwebembezi wihanga twine kuba tumwine yaza bunyoro nakutandikira omukaro kuba kweta Burisa ninga district ya Burisa aruge Burisa ijaze Kikube kwara ruge Kikube rutaya rweye izoba nakwenera omuri Hoima city ninga shi Hoima omutawuni
omuryebyo umuramwa no kurambura ninga sheki bareta parish development model assessment
yes
okugira ngo arebe abantu esente za parish development model eziyabasindikire mukazibona mukazikorese biribyo ninga bembeze banye bakazirima
oramanya abantu bakija bagira ngo esente za bamwe barazibwine haterizo ba his excellence kwarije omuri bunyoro mwine kumugambira batarafunire
waba wazibwine sente feel free
yes
okumugambira ngo sente nkazibona yaba warire honche yaba waguzireho nkoko ibiri furi mu jote nkoko ibiri zinaguzire zizi utkoka kuri nayizo bwire jara yambakari yes mumugambira mazima president abati ukubi mumugambira mazima nigoti miliyoni emwe akoresha hezi tiyamara kiretere yakongera
zindi sente
akane ko kire ka abantu babunyoro nywena uboniko baragambye kandi nywena so abantu babunyoro nywena oyina kagisha ko kwikari president baba wabwe nazi yezo sente ukwata mu ngaro akarambure cy'icyo cyawe cy'empunu kitayonjire
nicyo kituma yijo kugira ngo mu mugambere bizubu byanyu ebimurabiremo kandi muhereze n'ebintu bimuri kugira ngo planninga kugira ngo mukore omisha hompa kugira ngo bunyoro sub region yayongera yo mission ninga shi yakurakurana a fast rate yes
abantu bari kuvugana hariho spotted individuals
yes
ninga shabantu abo batorine abo kwasire sente bakazikoresaje umwahandije kubatahera mu makagabo baramba kategori ya kabiri y'abantu bari kuvugana ni
abebembezi bo mu
yatakavye mu ciceka areta leaders abacike samhoya baganire ha development eciciri cita nawe ngo baratwaza kubi mwene bamuhereza
nyaburimo muri bunyoro
abantu bona twita a public rally injira za around one of the biggest playgrounds I think Hoima preferably mucha chabo machabo ujango abantu bona babugane president abahereze plan eyabinire
abantu babunyoro omukurembeze ko ararugo kwe ninga shi president wihanga ntwenda kureba hempinduka ntwenda kureba ntine nkurakurana eriho muri bunyoro kurugirira nti his excellence ariyo nayija kubatahira kandi omugandi
abweceke cha Western Uganda abanyabunyoro mu Western Uganda
yes
ara president arabashendekerezibwe abantu nyamwinjiho muri yabo harimo na deputy speaker
yes
right honorable Thomas Tayebwa kandi David nabarakira kutambura hati
yes nabariho
tamburaho na vice chairman wa NRM aba Western region ubwo ni honorable Dr. Chris Baryomunsi nawe je team utaragirugaho members of parliament betuce kecho
yes
Western Youth MP abo bantu
bona nibaba bari hakachiko ninga shibine hakuru ya president ninga abo kutambura nawe hati omuganda gutwiniro nakurera izoba twina amahuriye mingi nyamwingi agutwinire twine amahuriye kuruga aha TV yitu kandi tayari West nyamulungi tayari West izire ya kwatanana n'abasilamu tayari West ni TV ya buryomwe tukashororo mu dini neyo muntu umusilamu omukristo mukristayo buryomo wena TV ejene TV y'abantu mwenu twizire twagira ngo abasilamu bine hechi bakweta card run yes ejiran tayari West ekwatine na abasilamu bo mu rembo rwambara agira ati katuba sponsoring bija bihayo akasente ninga shi miliyoni 28 bazi bakwasa bagira ngo umutore okwiruka kugenda omisho zibakwase ningashi zibayambeho omuryo kwiruka okora kuza kubaho 2013 byo kwakana 2025 mwaka gwenyine 2013 byo kwakana.
Okay.
Yes.
Kugira ngo
zibayambeho. Yes.
Abana mari kwiruka n'abandi ogwe niwe manager wa Tayari Media ogoro kusayininga mwami Nyakahangura Lydia Kasimayiro niko
nikako manager
bareta Sheikh Abdallah Mukwaya ubwo yakira expande ico Sheikh Abdallah Mukwaya niwe district card Mbarara aho babiri bari office kandi bari kusayininga cheke kugira ngo akasenta ko
kabahikeho
bareta Shamira Umutesi kandi ogwe niwe nawe nomwe ahaba Mbarara card run Shamira kuko areba
yes
then ndisho nikawesa Bashir bona baryaho barifite kanisa card run kandi raza kubiriho wa biete
13 byo kwakana
ninga sho kwirukanga kugira ngo babase okuza umweto gwo kwirukanga tibasiramu bonka ko twakugambira nti TV yututi yabasa kugira ngo turashororo mu dini abagizirengu eri kuza kwetaba mu buryomwe ejirani oboryo musiramu obatori musiramu oboryo wa dini ki buryomwe wena bari kumwakira kandi bine kiteji mpahane emitware byornecheka kiteje mu boto eyo kuyambaho wano yiruka eri mu vest eri kuza kuyambaho kugira nti otakatutukara veste zo no jijwara wo kuza kwiruka kugira ngo bamanye ngo oryo mu kwiruka okwe. Yes barazet niza vest hari no kubazetaga
zo veste zo kwiruka na Airtel umwe yine rwane rezine na mwe na ha kit. Yes
kunaka kugira ngo yirukanjiremo ututuke konka
mwe karakuyambaho. Yes
kine good aeration nakaya
so mwe ukitezo ziruho aha mitware bernecheka kandi nikwe tucyo Tayari West
achitahamu tukagandira abantu gabarenda kucegitamu bije byanditse nkahana batwa vayo kwacenga
turaza kubaretera information
Tayari West yachizamu naho bine kutauki kugira ngo abari
bije bapika abari hihi munuyi mwe turenda kwebaza management Tayari West mwe bale kuguma muri jumba mbintu kebyo kandi no kwatira hamwe n'umuntu witu wa burijo
ndibiri bashajikana truth
kandi na truth 256 aine echivuro ningashi bachetaga cyo muntu nyankore uruterano yes
amazina gege nyine baramweta senge
yahaya aine chivuro muri Mbarara university yes university in yes mweni nawo mwana wa Mbarogwe no mweshongozi umurungi haza truth
turaza kumuhagira abantu tuzeyo nite ugara tugereza niwe na nibindi
mweni Tayari West turenda kwebaza management erikore ikintu cyamani munonga kugira ngo ekwatirire ha abantu bitaba
batari bamwe nawe
yes mweni twaza kuzaho
kumura ukace
yes
bamara tugaruke n'agandi makuru agutubinyire program Tusheshure kandi rogo banza kusarwa gatano umuhereza wawe ndasamu wenyine hamwe na Shiba
Atayire
katwe ukace tugaruke
Nitukwanjurira Mbarara Institute of Health Sciences and Management ishomero nyonka eri cyasingireyo okugunjura abashaho hamwe n'abazarisa aharurengo urwa certificate na diploma diploma in medical laboratory technology, diploma in medical records and health informatics, diploma in pharmacy. Rero bagaruka bashomesa certificate in nursing and midwifery. Ishomereri eri in medical laboratory erime byoma nibereba ko muntu library eyo murembe computer kompyuta z'ekika cy'ehiguru kandi eby'emizano bakabitekamo amanikari kandi ishomereri rahamibwe ministry ey'obwegese na ministry of health kandi biine bus rugogoma ey'okutambuza abeegi ebyombeko eby'omurembe hamwe n'omwanya rugogoma gw'okushomeramu ebitabo ogurikureebeka kurungi nirishangwa aha nguudo nyeigendwa eyambarara isingiro otakakiro mu tahuni ya kaberebere okumanya ebirikukiraho noti mushanju ibiri nkaga na mushanju ashatu n'ibiri nkaga n'emu Mbarara Institute of Health Sciences and Management. We strive for quality health.
Yegurra Zuku TV decoder na satellite dish erizoba aha kabeyi kace emitwaro 89 zonka kandi Zuku decoder aha mitwaro 8 zonka rero shemererwe obworkwerebera channels nungi nka series ezabana music amahure agaloko hamwe n'agaheru yihanga nezindi nyingi yerebere Zuku Smart aha mitwaro 12 zonka Zuku Smart Plus aha mitwaro 16 Zuku Classic aha mitwaro 25 Zuku Premium amtware shatukakaga na 5 yegite aha Zuku erizoba buzima oshemererwe
Omagarageseji arhembere kutuhindura tukabece chituri embereji eri kwindura mazoba engendo narishi ebitebyo bitu nambwe no mumberejo bitwantoronde kinte cyo mutana habindi namnonge kinte kiri kubasa kureta hecho kutangaza omagaragitu naniwe gabana haburungi bwa Wonders Family Jelly izoba ryawe riberyo mutano gakoziro mbirungo ebrikuhezo mbiri gukagara kabusya gukagira mani wena kwasigara no kuraje Wonders Family Jelly nuko majuta agine kuguma harubaju neka yawe
Wonders, always wonderful.
wabare kuguma orinitwe kurugo butwatandika mpaka neze shaha kandi okuguma okwatirireho aha Tayari West twaza kweyongera yo mission na program yitu turakwebaza munongi wotakaturugaho ntuba turiyo tureba YouTube comments zikwijamo abamwe baba bariho ku ruga Rwanda hino ndeberenya mwazo wa Rwanda turabakunda cyane
turabashaka
kubashaka ho nato kushanga ari kugira ngo turabenda mwije turabakunda cyane turabakunda cyane mwose turashima Imana kugira ngo muraguma muturuho mukutureba ku ruga Rwanda nanantungamo ndebereyo wantungamo turabakunda munonga banyantungamo kwa humurihona kugira ngo muguma mu ruhati Tusheshure kandi abanyambara turabakunda munonga
turabakunda abanyamugiri abanyamitoma Bushenyi
Kabare Rukiga district hate Rukiga no witu tukafuruko muri Nyarushanje tukafuruko muri district ya Rukungiri kurugo muri Nyarushanje Sirukungiri Nyashenyi Sizi hati Nyonka za Rwatsizi hospital kazarwa mu igorero abashaho muri Tsiz Hospital twabakoraho Tsiz yona Tsiz n'ahantu harungi Tsiz 4 zaho wano enda kurya sente
iyo abanagaga
ababisha batwara aho he nyine ejo store ejo nkajukurata
ukwisya utwaragenda bakutwara bakwasa
haza nchoro kurebera wafu no mwishiki ku rugo witu abisha binje babaga bashugime kigamba kushuganora kimanya abo kugira nti owitu bakatutinisa batugira ngo wafu nenda bataka kutwire officially barakundago mwihanga mwibanga hati nyoro kugambira nyina evidence hati yes toisha
kwisa higuru bakwatisa brother wawe
akunagayo exactly
aho byinjire kurugiraho naho bamukwatise brother we ko yaje kumushunikayo umuhara yitwe mpunjenje yakwate jampa yo musigazi bona bagwayo
ahibanga tsizaho so turabakuraho mwe bare kuguma muriho twaza kugenda tuzo mu district yite yakabare makuru bwitu agenshonga garagaraho kurugashaha ibiri mpaka shayisha utakagarugagaho twatwina makuru marunji mwinji gakufo mu ihanga na heru yihanga so guma goteka ari tayari shahibiri zo mwaje kugira ngo tukuretera makuru akabare abagwaniriza ningashi Uganda police yakabare na naba abakurwanirira obugabe bwo muntu bizire bageraho meeting ninga shokweterana meeting eyo yes eber workshop ahagaba center kabaro mu town
kandi babeni baji no shobani bajigura they were opening a workshop
okay
eraze kutwara wiki yona
omisho
yes so kandi police kugira ngo ne yakabare yonka ni police
Uganda police
yes
tia kabare
kwa gora reba wenyuma ni no wa rubanda
okay
ha mugwa CCID wa mugwa so bari kutaho mushomo ogo kushomesa bebembezi na munonga bara kora mu department keeping law and order kugira ngo bege entwaza
obugabe bwo
umuntu nubuyo kubakozera umushango kunka ugumura manyangu n'umuntu ayino bugabe bwa entitled to
ninga kiba kweta human rights no manya aho baba batwegesaga human rights ninga iwo muntu obugabo bwo yine bwo kugira nti batakugira nto muntu ayino bugabe bwo kugira ine kutambara ayino bugabe bwo kugira nti ayine kugamba mbantu ayino bugabe na dara itwa abakazi bakiraga kugira ngo abakazi tibine bugabe hati ejurutaya yo ruberu kugira ngo abakazi bari kukiraga kugira ekikuru kurabo mu domestic violence ninga kushanga bari kuhisibwa kubi mu maka bari kubatwariza kubi abashija bari kubatera
basically bari kureba hari marginalized people ninga shaba abantu abo barateka ngo abine byetengo na munonga abo barakira kureka nkenyima people with disabilities abatari vulnerable abatareba
yes
ati nimwe turaletera nk'abakazi aho kugira ngo nabo bari nka basyo umujeje line
bakizire kucumbatirira obugabe bwo mukazi kongo urutaya yorugize ngo nikwenda kwegesa abantu ninga police kurebeka ngo yarindo bugabe bwo muntu omuntu ayino bugabe bwo kugira ngo akoreke na kiriya kandi nico kitumire bagira nti abantu bine kuba kumanyo bugabe bwabo
so turagira ngo mubirebere nko mu makuru agitwa genshonga aganye mwabaziyo kandi na nebindi bituraza kuba turabayise aho mpora ko basically umuntu ubugabe bweye mureke kubucumbatirira umuntu wa mubugana ariyo mukazi okwakozirwe ni kuko nuwe bari kuhenyera reka kumukema ukagenda urasheka nebindi nkebyo birabasa kuretera yateganisebwa
mwenu niko bitambwire biso mu Kabale district
Real Just Jose ko yayija karembe
Real Just Jose ari kutugira ngo hatiya yaturetere byamizano kandi mureke tugende Real Just Jose orirota nsyeru nunja kashesha warabokwe akajura kuteganisa harije
kakabwire akonka ndanisha bakubabuza okake mwahurira hari imbara kwa Theran ninga tumukumanya ngo haro marathon iri neje
ambara quadrun twaruga kugigambira ha abantu kandi twagambira abantu kutayari west
in fact na district card rujira yesterday ya tweta physically atwesire kandi twamahamiza kuturaza kubaho yona shiba turaza kureba
turaza kuba turi live
okujoginga
wayetungire kakiti
kakiti turukatunga mitwarebero necweka kandi ruyare kite jo nongera muna boto twizi orateka mu then ugendo rukwiruko rukunywaho
Jose twereze yagandaga by'imizano rero nito tube updated turebe
kare munjirize mbatangire umukire nkaka kandi mu program Tusheshure kashonshire cyane k'ibimizano bose mutebekanisa Rio Jose of course buri rukubanza mpaka izuba iri rwa katano kandi ntibandukisiyeho kandi bimuhariye bina mnogo yakaza kuba biribireho umunsi y'imizano kutatu tubagambira ndi intekateka zona zahwire akandi buri kimwe kiri set ibiro 17 bikozo kwa kana nza kuba ntutandikiraho okwirukanga akandi turebe kutakwasa kwantwiraho akandi mbara quadrun na mnonga rukuza kuba nihwera bamwe areba na mnonga bine ubwitavu omudineji iyo busiramu kandi nza kuba ntandikira hari global high school turukwirukanga kandi aho kumukureba ni yesterday akutwase kandi tureba tayari west basekonirgayo yahereza obushagiki obwa miliyoni zirkwingana 28 kugira ngo tubase kandi tureba mbara quadrun kugenda kurunjo misho kandi really ni intekateka ngutsa kandi tureba wetaketungire kiti twine hanuya ahari tayari media building ningashi head offices zitenkuru twine ho kits no sakurara wachi kamo hanuya ahari kamukuzi ayifech kari icyo mugabe kandi base kwa notunga running kit amtware bire necwe that is ordinary akandi na mitware 5 aba VIP base kwa ni bintu hitaba umumpaka zo kwirukanga kandi izibesire mbara quadrun marathon rakuza kuba niba hebero 13 ebyo kwezi okwakana umwaka ngo gwenyene takasa kurara waferwa niwe basa kwa noija ondebe ndikwirukanga kuba nanyikite najitungire nambweno ahizobe rya rwa katano niza kurara niza nayo niyo murijerebe umamutakajirebere nanyiza kuba nyitabo mu pakezo na mnonga turi kutakwasa kurara twayirukanga turi kwirukangira akandi edineji yo busiramu mu ngeri etari yemwe nemwe amutukirize twase kwanturga yokwe tubase kubantaragaza atuzeho post primaries akanturebe embero kuzirundi stambura la mnonga omu district eyambarara kuri yo muri mbarara district turebereho amashomero gari kuzanaho empira kandi arengo kandi rwa district akandi base kwa nikurabiramo kureba results zo base kwa niziba kandi anirizo kurase kurara byatambura yesterday tubase kwa turebe empira base kwa nizano akandi kuriya muri wizibwera hamwe na rwanyamahembe tubase kwa turebaho ishomero iriya nombe SS rugoma kazi na St Paul's Kagonji 00 kandi tubase kwa tureba later on St Paul's Kagonji erukustire rugoma kazi na St Boni kandi 00 then turebereho ishomero tubase kwa tureba ishomero rya St Andrews rukusinga Ankore High School na goals birahari then Ankore izere yabasakwane singa timu ya kukundeka na goals mukaga harika jende busha ntizo tubasakwa tureba ho ishomero rya Ransinga rukusinga Union Rubindi na goal 3-0 then Rutoma ibasakwane singa Reunion na goal yemwe harika jende busha izoberi atwineyo still matches ndiza sekwande zanwa sekwande tureba timu ya Kashaka High School erukorwe kwande bugana Tropical harisha hamshanzo takasa kurara waferwa akuriya muri Bwizibwera mumpaka eza post primaries abo mashomero kandi atwino kota finals sekwande tureba zirikubaho izoberi akazoba that is later on mu after lunch that is harisha hankamuna sekwande tureba kota finals kugenda misho akandi ruda mashomero gamwe gabasekaraga participating garabiro kuza mu kota final umuharmu shomero kare anka rentojo atwine mu Tropical twinemu shomero nka St Andrews basekano barabaho okuzahara mu kota final takaza kurara waferwa emizanejo irase kuba nibaho izoba iryambweno then twarga haunze kwantaragaza tugambe okache hari Stanbic Uganda Cup twasekano tureba round of 16 ari kugenda kurunjo misho akandi twasekano tureba timu ya Kitara ariko rigaye kabasa kuba nesinga team ya Gaddafi na goals 2 ahariyemwe hari mu round ya teams 16 ezi twine mu Stara kuna sakwa ni gambero Stara ibase kwa nesinga team ya Gaddafi na goals 2 ahariyemwe akunka turebereho team ya Gaddafi iri kwasa kwa nerge katiba umudashika 17 ibase kwa netunga umushaba kweta nkakakaire abase kwa nabatebera then turebere Fred Amaku ari kwiza kwasa kwa natebera team eji ya Stara mudashika ya 26 then hanga mudakika nkaga ni 5 na wazira sakwa natunga goal ya kabiri ahabwa team eji ya Kitara kwase kwa nesinga omuzanogu then team ya Marunzi naye basekwa ne guhakira kusa iturebere team ya polisi iri kubasinga na nagore mwe harika gende busha umusigazo wagatanka Karanzi mudakika ya mwenda abasekwa nargayo yatunga gore mwe yonka nyamenegere basekwa nerebeta netera team eji ya polisi kubasa kuba nesinga omuzanogwe na nagore mwe harika gende busha then izobere twine hempire ndizara sakwa nezanwa bull neza kwa nebugana timu ya Toto Rugazi neza kwa nebugana timu ya Vira KCCA ine Renzori Lions that is Harshaha akandi omwenda ezamabaze gweri zoba utakasa kurara wa feru mizano kejo then twarga hwaho nza ntaragaza twatokache kandi hanshonga za national team yesterday turebireho umushaba kwetanka kari Daucho otiriho na Paul Put barigambaho hanshonga kandi za timu ko yemeriye na mununga kuri umihanga ya Egypt umukibuga kayiro kangu twineho World Cup qualifiers mizane birasa kwa nezanwa international break konka amakuru marungi ngoreka ngu national team abasambi bona basekano beta bona 26 basekano bika kurungi omukibuga Cairo bakuza kwana bagana ho ihanga eri ya Mozambique akandi omuzana rokushunshuramu team zizira basekwaneza amutendera gwa kikopo echensi yona akantu basekano turibona na omushaba kwetanka Kenneth Semakura Aizira wasakwa na gambo ho n'abanyamakuru kugira ati nza kuba tureba team zezi ziri kuzana nza kuba tureba team ya national team ya Uganda iri kuzana na ihanga eri ya Guinea konka agizira ati mwena basekwa ni muize tubasekwa tushagika ihanga ya Uganda 2025 nza kuba ntayisa ihanga eri ya Guinea hanu ya arnambore tukasa kurara waferwa akandi okwerebera umuzanogwe ajya murungi 2025 then twashobora heri ihanga dukwendera tawase kwa tureba officially team ya Inter Miami akurwe kuri umihangeri ya America barga basekana bahamya ku Lionel Andres Messi atarabase kuba naza national team ye ya Argentina icyo kiziraho kugira ngo tukareba ho Messi yarga umushayi izo Inter Miami kandi za na team ya Atalanta kandi yakuriya umihangeri ya America makuru ngo rekangwa kwasekana natungo bufuta kandi naza kuba nayitaga kugira ngo abase kuba natwarakire okwasa kuba nakira mbwene tarase kuba nayigita team ya Argentina omunshonga zo kushamba World Cup qualifiers kuriya muri South America ningira ngo munjirize mbase kwa ninkoma hanu ya for now mbase kwa nibagaru mu studios kandi tubase kwa tukumiza mu program ya Tusheshure akandi nijukanguriza kwa negumiza mu mpaka Harshaha 3 zakasheshe utakasa kurara waferwa mbwenu ashiba mbera
Arena nakasuta kone karunjuru yari rizoba nusha chahi wachitaha morije
we bari kusimba yari no manya president ari kuri muri bunyoro mbwenu nanyiriri niza kuba ni garanje rokwe ndebe ko kwasa kwa nintambura n'aba PDM
okumanya we bare munonga kutisaho amakuru agabye mizano kandi iwo murebe wa Tusheshure takargaho hakuba turukongerayo mission na program yitu tigabagomwe na no muhereza witu Martin kandi tukiriniwe paka shaha 3 ezakasheshe twaza kuhumuramu kandi tugaruke na program yitu tigabagomwe.
AZAM TV banna mu byokunyumirwa okulaba TV bongedde ebirungo mu mpeereza yaabwe nate. Funa kit ya AZAM TV ku $8 gyokka. Kituufu ddala $8. Oba funa dikoda ya AZAM TV ku $4 gyokka. Ke kaseera okwemala egguga ne La Liga, Italian Serie A, German Bundesliga, Ligi ya Saudi Arabia ne Carabao Cup ku AZAM Plus ne Play Package mu HD. Nyumirwa ebinna Uganda ku Kyamuka TV ku AZAM Pure ku $13 zokka buli mwezi. Nyumirwa ebyemizannyo ebya buli kika ne AZAM TV. Ekyasinze okuba ebbeeyi rayisi wano. Genda wa agenti waffe yenna oba okube ku ssimu nooti 312 308 9 omaye ebisingawo.
AZAM TV, entertainment for everybody.
Otaferwa aha Tayari West.
Twatira makuru ageshonga aha Tayari West kurwo mushonda zona nanye matenebye
amena danda kwakunda kurugoro kumaza bakora katano
kurgashaha ibiri zo mabazyo kutyashaha ishatu zo mabazyo
utafera
na hatutokikiriza ngo urika shemerire kutandika kwega hatshora inzira ngo abanze yamero ruju aha Aliana Junior School twehire kutebekanisa no kwegesa umwana wawe tukamushomesa kandi tukamugunjura kurungi twine nasare na primary okwehandikisa bwo mwaka gw'2025 kuri yo kugenda misho aha mugankuru zishomero rwebihurosero korano rya town council Mbarara City abashomesa bitu nemiria abana nibareberwa kurungi kandi byo kwerinda bimemize shonda zona nangu nebisere byishomero nibasibwa buri yomwe okwenda kumanya buri kucaraho 076 9 na mwenda 27 9 na mushanju na 0 na mukaga 9 n'ishatu nshanju na 8 9 n'emwe.
Aliana Junior School, a great start.
Otaferwa aha Tayari West.
naye muzeeyi
kenenula omubiri obeere mu mbeera ennungi nga weenywera Sauda Aloe Vera Drink akoleddwa mu birungo okuva e Saudi Arabia omuli black seed n'ekigaji. Tuyina Sauda Pineapple Drink akolebwa mu nnaanasi ezaffe eza wano. Tuyina ne Utamo Miracle Sauda Drink okumanya ebisinga okubira Dr. Tayewa. Sauda Drink, kenenula omubiri.
Otaferwa aha Tayari West.
Omuntu ati yakubuza nkonkiwo ine waka mwereke wako tati yes ninje nanjino mu ngaro ejo tindijo ni waka alcoholic kombucha ekyo kunyonya murungi ekibinji bari kuba bino mu ngaro umyanya yo kushemererwa muno maka ahubwo kubakorera waka ne kwa waka alcoholic kombucha nekorwa mu kituzi etangauzi n'amajani n'ubwoki nekorwa ecyama Enterprises Uganda Limited nikagura shilingi 10 zonka rero weno hurira wananuka wakanywa waka alcoholic kombucha ehamibwe UNBS okushubura tera noti mushanju noti emwe nshanju n'ishatu ana n'ishatu 9 n'emwe ninga noti mushanju 8 ishatu 10 ashatu na 8 16 otaguza marwa umuntu wena atakayikize imyaka 18 y'obukuru nyono bushunanize bwa
Otaferwa aha Tayari West. emberegi ariho embere eri kutuhindura tukaba eki ekituri emberegi eri kuhindura amazoba engyendo narishi ebitebyo bitu nambwenu mu mbeera egyo nituba nituronda ekintu eky'omutaana ha bindi na munonga ekintu ekirikubaasa kureetaho eky'okutangaza omu magara gitu na niiwe gabana ha burungi bwa Wonders Family Jelly izoba ryawe ribe ry'omutaano gakozire omu birungo ebirikuheeza omubiri gukagaruka busya gukagira amaani weena ukasigara n'okuhurira gye. Wonders Family Jelly nigo majuta agine kuguma ha rubaju n'eka yawe.
Wonders, always wonderful.
Nitukwakira ahari Rutoke Classic Hotel erukushangwa Rutoke Town Council meters 300 zonka ahankuto erukuruga Rutoke okuza Mitoma omuli Ruhinda North Mitoma District. Lebo buhereza bw'omurembe oburi mu restaurant Nyamurungi oburaro ni Kabungereza. Ebara erimu buri kimwe cyona bine sauna na steam. Rero Garden Zembaga Rugogoma Conference Hall yonesitamisha abantu enkuyanja ebyokurya eby'ekinyankole hamwe n'ekifirika byona nobishanga aha. Ebyokwerinda ha mwanya ogu noraro tera rikirire buzima tera SMS okumanya ebiri kukiraho note mushanju 2 09 03 ninga tera note mushanju note 5 58 46 makumyana. Rutoke Classic Hotel buzima reba niyo nungera kusingayo.
Yagurra Zuku TV decoder na satellite dish erizoba aha kabeyi kace emitwaro 89 zonka kandi Zuku decoder aha mitwaro 4 zonka. Rero shemererwe obwo kwerebera channels nungi nka series ezabana, music, amahurre agaloko hamwe na gaheru yihanga nezindi nyingi. Yerebere Zuku Smart aha mitwaro 12 zonka, Zuku Smart Plus aha mitwaro 16, Zuku Classic aha mitwaro 25, Zuku Premium amtware 3 yagite aha Zuku erizoba buzima oshemererwe.
Otaferwa aha Tayari West.
Rekeitu akatugaba gomwe nanye matenebye mu studios nyine mu abapolisi abekitongore ikirkurwana somoro ningashi aba fire brigade abaine ihuru yabo ya campaign on fire prevention safety and awareness. Niza kubanza mbakwanjurire nyine mu Superintendent of Police Okobo Godfrey kando gunarga kitebe kikuru umurembo urwa Kampala ekirkurwanisa omoro nyine fireman Richard Ateire ugu nwarkwebembera okutendeka okurwanisa omoro habwicyanga cyito cya Ruizi kandi nyine na PC Christine Natwera nawe ningira ngo no waho wetu aha police yitu eyambara riza kubanza bakwereze bakora mutseho kace na bwanyuma twija kwanjira ekitwakutekera umukajishekerizo dafande. You welcome. You can say hello to the
Thank you so much. Good morning, viewers. As the introducer, I'm called the SP Okobo Godfrey from Fire and Rescue Services, Kampala. Fire and Rescue Services is the Directorate of Police. For us, we are responsible for emergency response, not only against fire, but also against other emergencies like road traffic accident, rescue, if somebody has fallen in a pit, if someone maybe is drowning in water, all those emergencies we respond to. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Afande. Fireman, ramutse habaru kutariyo.
Nashemerwa kwika hano ya AZAM TV abarebe nimbakira twinire ntanda yo kureba ngo mwayirinda umuriro umucanga cyitese cya Rwizi aza Rwizi regioneji Mumbarara ya Mumbarara city twagira mu Isingiro twagira mu Ntungamo twagira mu Kiruhura twagira mu na district eyitu eyakazo mboye n'abarebi kuko babagambira ninyenda kurere hururo yo kugenda deje sabantu oku bashimekwe kumumwe konka byurunka kistongore sona cha fire brigade bashazire mu kwa headquarters bajanguje batwase tugende turaganirira abantu okuboye kumumwe twashemerwa mnongo
Lebari mnonga afande Natwera ramutya amuri wa Tayari West.
Wa Tayari West nabakira kandi nabashemerwa mukasheshekerizoba nyetwa Natwera Christine police constable kurga mchitongere cyo kurwanisa umuriro akitebe kikuru Kampala. Nabashemerwa.
Lebari mnonga afande Godfrey. I understand you have an initiative and a campaign in this region. How is the program like?
Thank you. We have a program for a week here. We are visiting various facilities like schools, hospitals, hotels, even the main market of Mbarara we are going to visit. We are really here to teach people, one, first understand what fire is, how it can happen, and then how to fight it. But most importantly, we are teaching to prevent fire. The campaign is about fire prevention. When we prevent fire, then we can save property from fire destruction. But also, most importantly, when we prevent fire, it means we shall preserve life of people from getting hurt by fire. So we are here since yesterday. We launched our activities yesterday. We visited at least 3 schools yesterday, including Technical College. Then in Tare School, we were there yesterday. But our campaign is still ongoing. Most places that we have programmed are going to benefit from this program. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Fireman, turubize mukachi intekatekerieta ekiretsire abantu gaha kitebe kikuru okwija kuno mu Ruizi niki something like that.
Mbene jintekateka kuba tuterire bagira mu turonde mu emyanya yo gendere iri mihango ho
twine emyanya mingi nkaho ndi kugambira ezindakika tiimu itwegere hanuya hariho tiimu eyatoora omu mafactories hariho tiimu eyatora omu mashomero mbwenu tikugira ngu ni tiimu emwe turi tiimu mpango turi abantu bingi hariho abaraba barashomesa omu mashomero hariho abaraba bararambura omu butare baragenda baregesa abantu aza barenda kumara muno batukwatanisize nitwe ebiro bina tutandikire nyomwazo itwe katime yiteje eri hanuya tube turyomu tugire nkantare twaruga ntare twaza igongo twarwayo twaza tekiniko ya aseri mbwenu turatambura nabara bandi baragenda handi tikugira ngo nitwe twenka hariho time ndijo already naye birarakora yazo mashomero nkaza St Joseph's kugendera gambira abantu abakozi no kubegesa mbwenu woye ku moto muliro ako kakogyo niko tugenderire aho kugira ngo imirire ejirera kanya tugendere kugira ngo turebe ngo abantu twabegesa bamanya umuriro barasa kugwe ku mabata tutari kugira ngo barinde gwije kandi bosike bintu ubimareho gwita abantu ako umuriro gwe kugukwija gurija gujya binde bibi nkabibiri donga twara amagara no kutwara ibintu azamwe nakakogyo kitu tugenderere kugira ngo ebintu by'abantu bitu baburijo bitahwaho kandi n'abantu tutabafego nkeje mirire birera bamwe abantu batetegwire ukashanga abantu bafu so government eshaziremo yarabo yagambira fire brigade ntugende barugahampa baraza kuzo mu yindi region then nitwe bagire bibatusigira tugume nitwe turagenda handa tube tutakagenzire twina abantu binja butwina halist n'impango ayi turenda kugenda turaraba umujyanga yona omuri gwizi region age
bari nonga fande bitu kache munonga tutakeyungireyo ubuherezo nubwabusha amazima garibo akuba fire brigade n'ekitongole cha polisi kandi kiri under government of Uganda kandi turashashugwa mushara era na waya tuterera nkesimu ningo katweta turija tukwegeseze bushana hato buturi kutambura government niyitire mu sente tina itukwika ngo tukushabe sente ngo tubanze tukwegese aha sente itwe kitu no kwija tubandize twabarari kaba batakijire tukabanza twarari kabamba tuzayo tubatayira tubagambira ngo azahine time ndijo renda kwija turaza kuba turi nayo turenda kwegesa abantu ngwe n'umuturusa kwiho waru twima nibwe turagumeza mu tukaza handi konka ko kuturusa oti mwije munyegese z'abakozi nitubegesa ahabwabosha okuboyera indemiro ecyafande yaragamba fire prevention so turi interested kureba abantu bitu aha abantu binji na munonga bari batabona ubuzibu kandi ukabona ngo babaraguruka mu biju bahendera barafa kandi turi ngweno umuramwa gwitu no kugira ngo turebe abantu bitu bamanya nkece kizimbe nko kukiri hano kikaye kuma kitahamuriro bamanya ngo hano ko baho umuriro bakoreki bashime kuguma bari bati bashime gukora eco nico tugenderire ngwe niyo campaign yitu maybe afande anyendangu umurebe wa Tayari West ukira munonga uri mu cyange cya Ruizi atungiho kacyo kumanyisobwa aha bintu ibikerize yo kuregaho umuriro umucanga cyito
hati okwe kubona tutakagireyo na munonga umuntu ashimwe kubarabanza yamanya umuriro niki Eki afande yaenda kubagambira reni araza kucigambira barahurira urujungu nanye ncibagambira barahurira urunyankoro ruciga.
Okay, reka tugakibuka cye wa afande Godfrey. Afande, what are the main causes of fire?
Before we go to the main cause of fire, we need to understand the makeup of fire, what makes up what we call fire. In the science of fire, we have what we call elements that make up fire. These elements are three mainly. We have what we call combustible material, anything that can burn. In ordinary language, people call it fuel, anything that can burn. That is one of the elements of fire. Element number two is oxygen, or the air that we breathe in. Fire requires that oxygen for it to sustain itself, for it to burn properly. Then the element number 3 is the source of ignition, the source of heat which will initiate burning to take place. When you have those 3 things together, then you have fire happening. And once it has happened and there is enough fuel, there is enough air, it will never stop burning until maybe you have done something against that fire by trying to come and extinguish it. But fire is capable of starting and sustain itself for a very long time, as long as fuel and air are available in place. So from there, we also need to know that whenever you see fire burning, don't just look at fire and say that is fire. You need to understand that fire also has its categories or its classes. These classes of fire are derived from the fuel, the type of fuel which you will be burning at a particular time. And so we have several classes of fire. The first class, we normally call it class A. This is a fire which burns ordinary substances of solid nature, like wood, paper, like cloth, like rubber, like the way you see motor vehicle tires, like the way you see maybe grass, things like that. Those are things that make what we call class A fire. And for us, we normally say that's the commonest type of fire. It can happen in every place, whether it is a school, a home, a factory, because you have such things present in that in those environments. Then if we are to extinguish that fire, in most cases we use water. That's why we encourage that every place, whether it is a building for shops, you should have water nearby. If it is a school, you should also have water nearby. If it is a home, I know obviously sometimes it's difficult for a home to have enough water, but at least have some water. Maybe it could be, say, maybe 500 liters of water at any one time. Let it be available near you at home. So that if there is anything, like a fire started, you can rush for that water and pour on the fire. Yes. Then we got the next class of fire. We call it class B. This is a fire which burns things like petrol, diesel, paraffin, thinner, some paints like solvent paint. There are those paints which you use, say, for spraying cars. Those are, we call it solvent paints. Now, those are mainly what we call flammable liquids. So such a fire is usually very difficult to handle if you are not well prepared, because it will spread so fast. So we encourage people, when you are dealing with flammable liquids, be serious. Just know that when a fire happens, it will be very, very serious, and it will spread so fast. So sometimes it will take you by surprise, and before you know it, everywhere there is fire. So you need to take care of flammable liquids seriously and be able to prevent fire from happening in a place where there are flammable liquids. Now, how do we normally handle fire of flammable liquids? There is a specific chemical, we call it foam. It normally works like the way you see that the bubble which is produced when you have used the detergent. So it behaves like that. It covers the fuel and prevents it from burning more. And it is usually used to mix with water to produce for you the bubble which will settle on the fire and stop it from continuing to burn. That's the most reliable chemical which we use for fighting that type of fire. But if a fire is small, we encourage that if you have an extinguisher, especially powder extinguisher, it will assist you to also quickly put out that fire, which is why in petrol stations, maybe in vehicles carrying fuel, even in a personal car, you should have a small extinguisher, because in case a fire starts, you can easily stop that fire. Then we have a next class of fire, we call it class C. This is a fire which burns mainly gases. And in the ordinary setting, we have two types of gases, the cooking gas and the welding gas. Technically, those gases are what we call hydrocarbon gases of methane, propane, and butane. But we shall not go to that. Let us just understand in the ordinary sense that cooking gas and welding gas. Yes, those are gases that are highly flammable. When they catch fire, they really behave bad and in a sense of really a threat to life and property. So we need to be serious where there are gases. If a fire happens in a place where there are gases, how can we handle it? There are usually those extinguishers of powder extinguishers. They are the best to stop this class C fire. Then we have the next class of fire. This one is not so common, but for information purposes, we normally inform the public about it. It's called class D fire. This is a fire which happens on metals, aluminum metals, sodium, potassium, zinc, and others. But these metals should not be already processed. They should be in raw form, either in powder form. When they catch fire, they will burn intensely with high temperature. So they also require special attention when you are dealing with them. So, but we are safe as members of the public. Such fires cannot happen in our ordinary lives. They only happen in specialized places where those metals may be handled. But if you are to handle it, then you have to use a specific chemical. They normally use also a powder, not the ordinary powder that we have in every extinguisher. These are specialized powders. Could be copper powder or something, maybe graphite, something like that. Then also it's recommended that you can use dry sand. If there is dry sand, you can use it to stop a fire of metals. Then we got the next type of fire. It is called class E fire. This is a fire which happens on electrical appliances. It could be like a transmission wire, it could be like a socket, it could be like any gadget that may be connected on electricity and it catches fire. That fire is called class E. But the beauty with that type of fire is that if you are able to isolate electricity, you can easily contain it. So if there's a spark and the wire starts burning, then you run to a main switch to turn off power, you can quickly contain that fire. What will only remain is maybe what we call burning embers from maybe the insulation of the wire. That one you can deal with it later. But the most important thing is for you to run where there is a cut-off point, remove electricity, and you'll be safe from that kind of fire. But if it happens, you can also use carbon dioxide extinguishers and spray the carbon dioxide quickly. It will assist you to save you from that fire. Then lastly, we have what we call class F fire. This is a fire which is unique to the kitchen areas. In any establishment, could be a restaurant, a big hotel, it could be even in a home, in the kitchen. That fire happens in the kitchen, and it happens specifically due to the burning of cooking oils and fats. When you are trying to fry something, then cooking oil overboils and it reaches a higher temperature than necessary, it will catch fire. In that process, you will be dealing with what we call class F fire. Now, members of the public are advised, when your saucepan catches fire, do not pour water. If you pour water, you will spread that fire quickly. Why? Cold water and boiling cooking oil do not want to meet. What happens is that when you pour cold water on burning cooking oil, the water will quickly boil up. In the process, of trying to vaporize, it will lift with it cooking oil which is already burning, and it will spread the fire quickly in just few seconds. So you don't pour water in such a fire. The recommended firefighting media for such fire are carbon dioxide. It is common and we recommend to most of our restaurants. Then you have a conventional extinguisher, we call it a wet chemical extinguisher, but that one is not always common. The commonest, which is easy to refill for us in Uganda, is carbon dioxide gas extinguisher. Then we also recommend restaurants to have what we call fire blankets. There's a fabric, we call it a fire blanket. If you are running a restaurant, please have a fire blanket with you, so that if a saucepan catches fire, you can easily pick that fire blanket, cover the saucepan, and the fire will be will be put down, because that fire blanket assists you to remove the oxygen which the fire requires, and it will no longer burn, and therefore it will stop that fire. And other things which we recommend the public to use, we have that baking soda, the baking soda that people use in the kitchens also. If you have a fire in the saucepan and you have baking soda, pick the baking soda and sprinkle around the saucepan. It will also assist you to deal with that type of fire. So those are classes of fire which we want our people to understand. And we teach this in schools, we teach this in factories, we teach this in all places that we go to make people understand how to deal with specific types of fires when they happen. Finally, we are going to move to the point that you wanted me to start.
Maybe Afandi, let's first bring in Afandi Richard to bring the other young colleague.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Before we get into that, Afandi Richard.
Yes.
Bazo sistema atembele mugeni mpija kuleta Afandi na twele na wanyuma jamcheko.
Kale babale. Oizuke moderator yo wabandize watubuza ngo koze z'umuriro ninga shebera leto umuriro niki okucereka twakugira ngo umuriro twaza kugira ngo tumanye ecagurete tushime umuntu ashime kubara manye ibintu bibishatu ashime kumanya ebitura gambe biregita biri bishatu deni bikakora umuriro aze ibyo biregita nibyo biha ico kubanza n'umwigo wo gutwisa ecakabiri ne ekinte kitweto butagasi mu runyakore ndashira kuri abakungu baracete ekibi ecoya konkane coya eco kituramenyesa eco takakwataho dene cyakashatu n'ibintu byone bikuske ngenu akakodyo kajya kuraza umuriro kuko yanatugambira kalibati oshemeye kureba mu biri bishatu hatari jiro runaku na rumwe ubujyaye bwite urabasa kureba ngeno umwanya gwe no gututura munoshanga twineme ibintu bibiri konka turaburaho kimwe kiravuga twino mwiko gutwisa ikibayita oxygen twine ekitweta ibintu byone bikuske konka nitubani tuburaho heat ngeno umuntu yareta katugire kakabiriti akakata ibintu birasya umuriro guratandika aho mwiko gutwisa buragurishwe no kubagura dena kandi kakodyo ko kuraza umuriro no kureba ngo wa iza kugwaba guri gwaza kubaho nubasa kwihe bya birasa ubyiyeho umuriro ugwime cha ekigwani gurya burari itwo mu rujungu turaceta starvation ningashi oyeho butagasi buro bwazaho umurujungu ito turaceta cooling. So ezo niyo miringo yiteshatu turakoresa kugwanisa umuriro nangwa ito turakira gukoresa amizi abweshongemo emiriro yona netandike gendijo konka kwe kumara ehinduka ezo ogutweta kirasi guro guturakoresa amizi tukihaho obutagasi kitwaturagamba kulingi ngenaho tukuza abi yaragamba ha miriro neha twino muriro gutweta kirasi ogwe no muriro oguragurose binyasi impapura engoyi ebintu byo muringo gusa asa nibwo umuriro gurakira kubaho area yiteji ako umuntu nayi n'amashanyarazi kwa kubwihaho umuriro gugaruka guzo munci muri class ngwe naho ko kuboyi na mizi gawe wagashukaho umuriro gurara umuriro gwa class B twagira ngo kikubani kisya ni petrol diesel kerosene spirits nka za warage za zero on fire benu nka petrol station emirire byo gura basa kubarukaho aha majuta turagweta class B azitwe batweta nk'eki motoka cy'amajuta ngukiri aha muriro tituriruka na mizi gonga turiruka n'ikindi kintu ekitwayeta fomu niko rufuro konka gwe bakarukora ko kurushuka muriro rutaho ubwo rufura higuru then ruzibira umwikaguro gutulisa kwikaha aha majuta gane gasa umuriro gurara so ubwo nabwo turatugwi na fire brigade waza kutweta nico ratura kubuza ngo kikwise kirasya niki kugira ngo twije twetegwire turebe kutwaraza je ubwo muriro then haro gundo muriro ogutweta kirasi ogogwe ni washanga nkaza sirinda zeze zimurakoresa kuteke zeze zimukira kuba mwino muka muratekesa ninga kebe sirinde aba barakore nyigize dome eba kuba bine bya birasya turagweta kirasi azogo muriro ko kuyabagambira nubwo burabe munonga ako agwabaho urateka uretegurire bintu bibiri sirinde byo kubaruka ninga so kuguruka ekatera handi aza kwe kubaruka abantu bona bakuba baryaho aho bona ni batekwa kureba Abraham kandi twobiri icyo tutarenda ubwo muriro gukabaho rukunjiri owa boda kari nko mu distance ya 50 meters ari kurebe bisirinda birasya cyaguruka cyabaruka cyamutera ya buzingo buramubwiye ningashi yafu so turatarena nkawashanga muke bisirinde biri kusya umwijire hihi nabyo ako arasa kuba ibintu bibiye ibyo binabagambira icyo kugira ngo kiguruke kai cyaguruka nabwo stira hikiragwe cyayi kirakintu kiraza kushura kibaruke kandi kikureting mbwe mukikoreho gundi muriro naho gutandikire waho so mwene umuntu yayinebe bisirinda na munonga nkimwe bakugira za gases zimuratekaho turacira kubagira mu wajigura ugire na koma akuba leta gas detector ninga shakara akara mwene ko kubojine wakato aho tire gas wija utakatireho gas yawe wakataho ukakata on karatera akadi gas yebiri kwija ejo gas yebiri kwija ukahora katera akadi ejo sheme gukora n'ibintu bibiri na bwestile osheme kwiruko kaza gas kuka yawe ukaranga gas waji switching off ninga shi wajihaho ako baraba kwegesi zahora jihiraho then uyigure ni gizone nedirisa konka karakoma akara checkinga alarm ko karekeho gas kweraho mumunju nikaza kweyihaho kamera kayihaho ahorori safe kwija kukolesa gas kuka yawe yabagambira ngo muri kutureta class D ubwo kushanga ibyoma byonka ari byo birasa azoguturacira kubona mu factories agwagara kora nke byoma mwene tigwaburijo kugira ngo ugubone kunuya kayinebira gugwanisa nabyo tibikaboneka kunuya ngo ndejaburijo nkejeje yaruguru ako gwa class D ine powder iturakolesa woli ngo muntu ine petrol station urakolesa powder ibaleta ABC waza kugira petrol station usheme kujigura hararuguru kugwa class A usheme kuboyina mizi minji na munonga uine ka hariho extractor high pressurized water source katugire waboyina umwanya muhango ngogu ningo ine ka factory ningo ine ka hotel usheme kurango wareba naba national water bakutera hecinte extractor high fire hydrant no mwanya ubwo ba fire brigade bija bari kugwana somuriro barataho empira bakaha miss speed bakagwana so umuriro gukarabuka kubaho. Kirasi D kirasi E n'umuriro w'amashanyarazi. Amashanyarazi gaye cyanga katugirogo mwagazaniremu mwagajeme bigatarabasa mwakoze se ibyuma bitari byo amashanyarazi kuga koresha tureta short circuit ninga za waya zayegita umuriro gutandika. Kaza kuko yabagambira akakodyo kajya kuraza umuriro w'amashanyarazi ushemeye kubanza wiruka waza habini switch aha amashanyarazi garatandikira hone then ukagihaho wagihaho hato umuriro gwawe urasa kwinduka gugaruke umukirase yitureta nka E hat gwazo umukirase yitureta E ahorora basa kushukaho na mizi konko tashanga umuriro guriho kandi amashanyarazi gariho ukatandika kushukaho mizi wareta mizi ukagashukaho amashanyarazi garaza kutera kandi niwe tukuruzinga ngene ubwo wowe n'amashanyarazi umunje usheme kuba Kristo yine muka ka extinguisher ka kurugirira amashanyarazi agarimo usheme kuba yine muka extinguisher nkaka ka powder nikaguraza ko kakasigaho ubuzibu kadujeza ziri computer karasigaho ubuzibu ibi byone byabiriho birashishikara konka wowe ne ka CO2 ako karaguraza katasigaho ubuzibu bwinshi icani kisa urarara kungogwe gwarara guta umuriro gwe naye gwagaba gwaza kugenda gurakurira umucitweta urugendo guratandika guri muke gweyongere kandi gwamara guheho ibintu byona byamara kusabikaho icitwe turaceta small darling konka gwagucari nke kizimbe cyona kicajyo mu flames cyona kiraka turagweta free burning umurujungu
afande aho nshoma yo wire tu stimate nomboye
ekinde kira leto umuriro gwabaho ebi yabagambira yabagambira n'umuriro gwa classique ogwe n'ogwe biyunge kirasa ni cooking oil eje imurakoresa kuteka n'ingashi ebishaje aze kiraguraza na cyo yabagambira umusheme uguraka burangiti ibale iyo erarazo umuriro yo specifically bakagikorera kurazo umuriro
neze zitu
yoko ziko kwayo ekakogo kwayo ko kugitaho
ajya kuko banyine burangito mu nzu nigiye
wayo hayedo nayo neza kusyawo kuba erimu cotton erimu byaburu nayo neza kusa then aho no twaza kugera abira leta umuriro
ndega mazize ukakirwa afani natwera inicho rukongeraho ahari ebi fireman yagambaho
ati nyine sinayongera munonga abo kuba byona byo mukuru yagamba fireman yavunura so abashanga yo kwihereza tugarika tumuhaka akira tugumiza mu
okay afande tukangwa.
Thank you. We are going to the question which the moderator asked. What are the common causes of fire? We are going to tell the public that there are three major causes of fire. Under those three major causes, you will find other causes under them. One of the major causes of fire is called arson. Arson, that's where a person or group of people decide to think about burning other person's property. And in our law of Uganda, under the penal code, it is clearly written that any person who burns any valuable property commits an offense termed as arson, and even the punishment is provided under that law. But about arson, we want the public to know why are people motivated sometimes to do such things. There are causes to that. For example, we have maybe issues of revenge. Somebody will say, so and so has punished me unfairly, so this person tries to revenge against that other person. Then too, sometimes people have committed other crimes, so they want to cover those crimes by destroying evidence, so they end up setting a fire in a place. Then in other cases, there are fraudulent behavior of people. Maybe the business is not doing well, and this person thinks that insurance can pay them or whatever, they will end up setting a place on fire so that they can defraud other people or maybe insurance companies, something like that. But we are not saying that it happens regularly. Those are rare occurrences. Then we have issues of even terrorists can set places on fire. Popular examples we can give is where the ADF once burned a school.
Getting out of time, I would request us to...
Okay, thank you. Then after Afron, and the next cause of fire is electricity. Electricity also leads to fire in many ways. It can be through short-circuiting, it can be through leakage of current, it can be through all the wiring in a building. If a building was wired many years ago, and so the insulation of the cables has peeled off and so on, it will end up causing wires to connect and end up leading to fire. Overloading of wires also can cause fire as a result of electricity. So we need really to be serious about electricity in order to prevent fire. Then lastly, we are going to talk about negligence as a cause of fire. There are many ways in which negligence contributes to fire. One, if people are lighting candles and they are putting those candles near things that can catch fire, if a fire happens through that, we say a fire has come as a result of negligence. Sometimes people light other things like stoves, and those stoves are put also near combustible things. Also, that is negligence, but it will eventually lead to fire. Sometimes we leave our gadgets, electrical appliances, unattended to. You are going to plug your TV or your computer or any other equipment on electricity. It is not, you are not using it, but it's running on electricity. So when you go away and the machine remains there running, you will eventually find that a fire will happen. I know of an office in Kampala where a printer is what caused the fire in an office. They left the printer like on Friday. Saturday the printer was on. Sunday the printer was on. On Monday in the morning around 6 o'clock in the morning there was fire in the office. And when we went and investigated, it was a printer which started burning and caused a fire in an office. So you don't want to leave your electrical appliances when they are plugged on electricity unattended to. If you do that, that is negligence.
Let's bring in Father Richard.
Yes.
ebirakira kuleeta omuriro gwabaho ekyokubanza okutwakigamba n'abarabe aba n'abantu oraasa kureeba ebintu byawe uko biratambura kurungi akenda gwa byose. Abarabe bari omu miringo ebiri, twine n'abo abokushanga ngu arakora nk'omu ofisi kandi yiba nk'esente ati yaronda kuzitaha kuzironda hamwe
ibiri dene yitu yambara fire station ko eyoratera
kandi twazigakirika ce ya headquarters
ejo eturageriho na hati naye bagambira niwe wo gwino umuriro kezishagitere nibayikane batutere
abakwenda bigeze sa
abakwenda ko kugeze sa ni 0800 12
ya Ruiz
Gwizi wagitera naye bageriho ejo ni 0 anana mukaga kaga ni 5 anana mushanju naye turagero kandi twe watuterera ekitu ebagera iminatemwe turatwakurikira mwe bari munonga abarebe ba Tayari TV okuturikiza
abari afande.
We are here to promote safety of the members of the public, and we would like to call upon the business owners to embrace fire safety. Call them by the fire station. They will come and assist you and teach your people how to prevent fire so that your business remain safe. Fire is one of the things that have really led to destruction of property. Most smaller businesses, which we call SMEs, smaller scale businesses and enterprises, they usually close completely as a result of fire. Once fire burns things, you have no capital, everything has gone. So please prevent fire, remain safe, let your business prosper by ensuring that you practice safety all the time.
Thank you very much, Afande. Nabibaza abitongore cha polisi ekirikuba somoro abo kutekatekaho Tayari West mukareta umushumogu gwanjurira muri gwitu kandi nyenda kumanyisibo muri biri uko ngo bherezobu buri mutanga cya Ruizi ni gucika cyawe cyorumu nabasa kwendera bakukiriho kandi bakuhikaho ubahereza ubwire wawe na Afande Richard nagira ngo uyibeisho kanga nibagenda ukati kwamya kwine ushemere kuba nayanga program eji ireka tugende raha tugaritse washiba hamwe na Samu wenyine tenere program Tusheshure ukashishikirizo.
Mbarara Institute for Social Development ishomero eryatandikira umwaka gwa 2019 kandi rya mwanya gwariyo omuri Mbarara aharuguto rwaza kabare omutawuni ya Ruti bakwinira ubwigese burungi aharurengo rwa certificate hamwe na diploma omashomo nka secretarial, accountancy, journalism and mass communication, electrical engineering, civil engineering, automotive mechanics, ICT, hotel and institutional catering, agriculture and animal production, fashion and design nagandi minji. Ebyemizano hamwe no kutina ruhanga niba bikwatisa mani okwehandisa ni kugenda omisha ishomero.
It's happy time, Chomelo. Bathing time, Chomelo. Bulira bulungi, I feel so nice. Sing cha 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 cha, Chomelo. Again cha 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 cha, Chomelo.
Ono ye kyogero waffe kafulu mu kujjanjaba endwadde ez'ensusu zonna mu bato n'abakulu gamba ng'embalabe obuwere ebiguuna kyogero habo soap ne kyogero habo jeri biri mu sayizi ez'enjawulo ennene n'entono bisangibwa mu maduuka gonna mu ggwanga kyogero ly'essuubi ly'ensusu zaffe.
Otaferwa aha Tayari West.
Twatira makuru ageshonga aha Tayari West kurwo mujona zona nanye matenebye
amena dana kwa kunda kurugoro kumaza bakora katano
kurgashaha ibiri zo mabazeo kustyashaha ishatu zo mabazeo
utafera.
Sabo International bakuretera University Expo omworeko gw'ebya university za university ziri kurenga umurimo 30 ho kuruga Bungereza, Ireland, Australia, USA, Canada n'ahandi nizija kuba ziriho okwamakuru agori kwenda on campus virtual tours nugabiraho emyanya aho naho twegiteho sheshatu okwisa chay 11 euro 22 yokwezi oku ari Las Vegas Hotel Marana City nyensa yawe nekweta Otaferwa University Expo eri kureterwa Sabo International Study Abroad okutamuno kwabusha yandikise ali www.sabointernational.com/fair ningatera note mushanju 83 ananemwe note ina note emwe ninga note mushanju note ashatu nina nshanju na mkaga omanye biri kukiraho.
Thank you very much. Yebare murebi wa Tayari West. Kandi katufite abaruse mu Kashushure cyakate gabagomwe yitwa twine police officers abararwa mu fire brigade ningashi abine fire fighting skills. Twije hano ya nitwe twayija twehembere fire extinguisher kugira ngo tujiboreke okwerekushwa nubu ya nsingo buringwa but it's okay. Engineer fire extinguisher kandi yituruje kuboreka kugira ngo wabo ine business yona ningo ine office ine station ine stationary ikintu cyona ecyo rikora. I think umuhinji we toretenga fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher abamwe bakajimanya ekine kirwaniso cyo muriro ekiri kuraka omunda chika budachika so twagikoretera umurebi wa Tusheshure rizoba kugira ngo gerebeho nyencha kare ko rabo yine kizibu cyona ekiri mwo muriro eki orachete ngo mukayawe woyine kayamani orakoze amashanyarazi orakoze se kintu cyone kirabasa kugira ngo cyareto muriro na yaberi yesigiri oyine kubo yine kintu hakuba kirarahuka kurazo muriro wo wa office imwe abari yoko mbutare abari ngahe fire extinguisher murajetenga nkoko aba police abutwataya isomu nakurori zobo mukachweka kita kati gabagomwe okuba tugambera era oretenga ekibareta fire extinguisher muramo gwitugwa rizoba waguryo go kugira ngo tubagambire nti oretenga kugira ngo oboyine gi fire extinguisher ninga shi okwerinda
okuba ready umuro yu orabasa butamanya ubwo rasa kutahira ni ryari.
Yes,
so wajiguruka gitaho ekagumaho hari habiri ziriho zigubire zimazire myaka konka gija kuba rimwe irya kutambira ingashi irya kutasta ejo tureze kureba amakuru gari mu Kizimbe hotel ya Kampala barageta something like ya kwasirwa umuriro ekasya munongo kare abantu baraguruka mu bizimbe higuru kureba bine fire extinguisher aho naho uri yari umuriro raguraza utabanza waza no kweta police urashumura uhembere yale urazo muriro so mutukiza twendera program yitu habwe izoba rwa kabiri 2018 ukwa kashatu 2025 abwa program Tusheshure kandi ndisamu wenyine hamwe na Shiba twaza kukoma hanuya turagaruka kureba nizobe rya nyencakare konkareka ngo mu makagawe uyire mfa extinguisher urasa utamanya aho murugura aretwe
tokamanya nyencakare nicecero kuza kuhikaho ba ojine kugira ngo oyerinde wabare munonga twatura kushaka ngo takargaho ahari Tayari West hakuba omisha utwine program nyingi nyamwinji gumaho otakakwata remote yawe kwatwendeza izoba runje yaba ryo mushiki wanyu Shiba Tayire
na Samu wenyine
izoba